Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impression video. This is going to be on Shinobi no Ittoki, which, very proudly, I know what Shinobi is right off the bat because of One Piece. But anyways, it did air today, October 4th, time of recording. There's only one episode out as of right now, and it is through the premium Crunchyroll account. You can watch it next week for free. So if you don't want to pay for the premium, just wait one more week. Anyways, before anything else, guys, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love to it by commenting, liking, and sharing. I'm trying my best to post as many of these possible when it comes to first impression videos. Quite a bit of them already out, but more will come your way as well this week. So make sure you're keeping up with them and make sure you just subscribe and help my channel grow little by little. I am trying to reach 5K by the end of the year, so hopefully this is the year where we reach 5K. Um, okay, let's talk about the anime. Again, currently just one episode out on Crunchyroll, aired today. The anime is called Shinobi no Ittoki, and if you don't know what Shinobi is, Shinobi means ninja, and or essentially ninja. Anyways, I went in thinking that we were gonna watch a bunch of ninjas from the get go, and we didn't. We actually had something that kind of threw me off for the first half of the episode, where we have this boy basically just living his life, and he forced by a girl to continue his remedial studies after school and then go into gymnastics and practice and basically keep up with himself both mentally and physically. And he himself is not all for it, but the girl insists of him doing so. We also found out that the boy doesn't have a dad. Dad died a few years ago, and the mom is the main breadwinner with a brother who is not so much the best uncle when it comes to um, being an uncle. So we get all that in the beginning of the anime, and it's more detailed, but that's just what we get in the beginning. Then towards the middle, he meets this girl who confesses her love to him and says she wants to go out with him, and he says yes. And when they're going out, she says, "Let's go to my house," and he says yes. And then they're in her room, and she decides to seduce him, and he's saying yes until he's like, "This must be a joke. Someone's probably hiding under the bed," and he checks under the bed, and yeah, there is someone hiding under the bed. It's a freaking ninja in there. They cut his face, and he is able to escape because the girl that used to follow him and make sure that he was in gymnastics shows up in a ninja costume and starts fighting the girl and all the ninjas in the room. Well, meanwhile, he gets put into a car where his uncle, who he thought was, not really worth much, is actually acting differently. And eventually the car stopped and he has to fight himself. And people are saying that he is the god of something, and or the demigod of something. And he's fighting, and the boy is just basically overwhelmed by what's happening in front of him. Eventually, he's knocked out and he wakes up uh, by the inside of a car at the bottom of the stairs of a shrine, and they're like, "This is your home place," and he's like, "What?" So the girl that usually was stalking him uh, uh, takes him up the stairs, and he goes in, and there's a bunch of ninjas sitting down, and they're like, "You have to bow down to welcome the boss," and the shinobi boss is his mom. His mom is the boss, and she basically explains that he has shinobi blood. They've been keeping it from him, but now that he has found out, or that he was attacked, because he's the future heir of the shinobi, they have to basically break the truth and let him know what's going on. And essentially, there is a evil organization who doesn't think that shinobi should be acting as a force to keep balance in the cities and villages. So there's a bigger organization who essentially is out to attack the Shinobi organizations, and she is basically going to prepare him to be a ninja. That, in a nutshell, is the first episode. I really enjoyed it. There's a good flip to the whole what the heck is going on. I almost thought like, okay, am I watching just an awkward teen boys anime where it gets etchy and it's just out of a sudden that there is something that's a ninja, but it's not really the main part of the story. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Luckily, so there is etchiness here and there, but it was well done, and I think it, as someone who is not appreciative of when ecchi is just thrown all over the place, I thought it was well done and actually served a purpose on the story. So, out of 10, I'm gonna give this one a 6.5. I think it's one that it's very enjoyable. People are gonna enjoy watching it if they choose to watch it. I myself might only watch it if it's dubbed, but I don't think it's gonna stick out in front of the other animes that we have here with Demon King and Chainsaw Man and My Hero Academia and all these other animes airing at the same time. I don't think it's gonna stick out too much, but we'll just have to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and I'll see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.